And as we track the story here in Ukraine, we're also looking at what's happening in Beijing. The Winter Olympics are underway. The Games kicked off on Friday. We told you about it. It's just been 48 hours. And the event has already been marred by a number of controversies. One world leader who attended the opening ceremony has tested positive. A number of infections have been reported inside the Olympic bubble, close to 400 at last count. Infected athletes are sharing horror stories from quarantine camps. And the Chinese state media is doing what it does best: deflect and distract. Is any of it working? Our next report tells you.
China expected the Winter Olympics to redeem its image, but barely 48 hours since the Games kicked off, they're already proving to be disastrous. A head of state has tested positive for the Wuhan virus, James Marape, the Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea. He landed in Beijing on Thursday to attend the opening ceremony, but was forced to return shortly after catching the Wuhan virus. The news has embarrassed not just China, but also the International Olympic Committee. They failed to deliver on their promise of a safe and successful Winter Olympics. Cases within Beijing's bubble are exploding. 45 new infections were reported on Saturday, 10 on Sunday, and 24 in the last 24 hours. The virus is not the only horror story in Beijing. Infected athletes and staff are complaining about the arrangements: bad food, dirty rooms, poor internet, and no training equipment, they say. Kim Meilemans is a skeleton racer from Belgium. She had tested positive in January this year and was again declared infected on landing in Beijing. In a tearful video posted on Instagram, the 25-year-old shared her ordeal in China's quarantine camps.
Sent out of the isolation facility. We thought this meant I was allowed to return to the Olympic Village and will be treated maximum as a close contact. On the way to the village, we did not turn to the village, but the ambulance went to another facility where I am now.
Valeria Vasnetsova is a Russian biathlon competitor. Last week, she posted this on Instagram. China is serving inedible food in quarantine, she said. Her account has since gone private. The organizers are scrambling to control the damage. The Chinese state media is hoping distractions will work. Enter Eileen Gu, a Chinese-American skier based in San Francisco. She decided to play for China and not the United States, and the Chinese press made her the poster girl of the Games. They're calling her an idol for all athletes with dual nationalities. Also making news is Peng Shuai, the Chinese tennis star who recently accused China's former vice premier of sexual assault. Beijing has extracted another denial from her. The 36-year-old player has reiterated that she was misunderstood. The timing of her statement is curious, or not if you join the dots and study China's propaganda playbook.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.